Hey everybody, Bobby Deen here with my brother Jamie.
Hey y'all.
With our partners from Lifesmart, and we're going to show you a great recipe for hamburgers and also Vidalia onions on the grill. This is a great recipe that anytime our dad fired up the grill growing up, Mom always put one of these onions on the grill. So let's get right to it and show you how it works. Take a Vidalia onion.
I'm going to go wash my hands while you're doing that, brother.
And
kind
of cut it right down the middle, but not all the way through. Just cut nice deep grooves into it. Just enough to get inside there. Kind of peel it open like so. We'll cut one more wedge. So I can kind of get right down into the center of it, okay? With a little bit of, Jamie, help me out here. With a little bit of bouillon, ooh, and some butter. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, a little bit of, ooh.
of our daddy never turned on the grill without Mom wanting to do this onion. And it's so good and so simple. Make sure you got plenty of layers of tinfoil, because that butter is basically just going to baste in butter and bouillon. If you want to use a bouillon cube, it's usually about 2 bouillon cubes. Poppy, get out of here. My baby girl, Poppy.
Or a tablespoon of the liquid type of bouillon.
Yeah, this is a pretty good concentrate here. So.
And you just sort of get your onion sort of loosely tinted on top. Pop that bad boy in there. You can also do that with ground beef and onions and potatoes. It's called a, Mom used to call it, what'd you call it?
Hobo dinner.
Hobo dinner.
Okay, the thing about this is, y'all, you want to go ahead and get it on your grill first. Like, we're going to put this on and we'll let this go while you get your steaks or your chops, or today's case, we're doing hamburger meat. So everybody loves my hamburgers, and it's pretty simple. I'm not classically trained at anything, but isn't that surprising?
But you're smart.
Nah, smart Alec. I like onions, so I chop up onions. I put onions in my hamburger meat, fresh Vidalia sweet onions. I got 2 pounds of hamburger meat here. Now, my wife likes to use 90-10, and if she ever brings home 90-10 ground chuck or ground beef, I always put a little pat of butter on the top because it is so lean, and I really like my burgers juicy. This today is an 80-20, so I'm not going to need that butter on. But it's always raw onions, not too much, not too little, and a good healthy dose of kosher salt and pepper. I'm going to grind all these together. And really just the onion really adds a great flavor to it, because as it slowly cooks, it kind of caramelizes a little bit and really gives it a good flavor. Another place where you can really win on the grill if you're doing hamburgers is how you pat your meat out. So you want to make sure and get all this ground up and mix really well together. Even distribution of onions. Make sure your seasonings all well worked in. And I've been making hamburgers a long time, y'all. The first job I had was making cheeseburgers at a car auction house in Albany, Georgia. And I know how that sounds, but it was a nice auction house. So I was in charge of cheeseburgers and taking out the trash. So I can now pretty much do it by hand. That's about a 1/4 pound burger there. You just get used to feeling it. But when I pat mine out, you want to make sure that the center, it's almost like the top of a volcano. So the edges are fatter, kind of like a donut. And the reason why that is this burger draws up on the grill. You don't want it to turn into a hockey puck. So all this juice and everything's going to come into the center. It will rise up the center to match the outside edges. And that's a neat little easy trick. And I got my cousin / brother-in-law on the camera today, Brian. So today we're going to do 3 big boy burgers.
I can smell that Vidalia onion in there already.
It doesn't take long, but you really want to give it enough time for that butter and for that bouillon to really baste in it for a long time.
It smells good already.
So I tell you what y'all can do is that when you're waiting on your coals to get ready, when you get ready for them to burn down, go ahead, put your onion on there. It doesn't matter if it's fire hot or if it's right over the fire. And then in that 30 minutes or 20 minutes that it takes your charcoals to get ready to put your meat on, that'll give your burger some time to work. So
and too, if you buy really heavy duty grilling foil, you can put that right down on the coals.
Yeah, yep. Kind of like, that's That's a good camping recipe.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and put these burgers on, y'all. Doesn't take long for them. I'm gonna let these cook, really brown up for a couple minutes. I do like my hamburgers a medium plus. So we're gonna let these go for a few minutes. We'll come back, flip them over. It won't be long before we'll be eating. Okay, y'all, we've let them go for probably 4 or 5 minutes. I'm gonna check them here. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna give them a flip. Perfect. Now what I've done here, one of the best parts about working with a Kamado grill like this is figuring out what the good setting for you is here. I've got these fully open because I really want my fire pumping because I'm doing ground beef. Down below, I've got it about maybe 2 inches or so. Poppy, don't you lick off my spatula? So I've got these wide open. That creates that smoke. That makes sure that my burgers are going to get done. So that's it for now. We got about another 4 or 5 minutes. Here we go.
Okay, we flipped our burgers. It's been about 4 minutes. Let's check them out. Oh, brother.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. So you give it the finger test. You see it's still juicy in the center. These are perfect.
Man.
You notice I didn't pack them too tight.
Onion smells great too. Let's see how it looks.
Got our onion cooking down. Look at that. We're going to give that another, I'd say another maybe 20 minutes or so.
If you look closely, you can see that the bouillon is boiling in there.
Yeah,
ooh,
perfect.
So good.
What is that up? That is going to be delicious.
That is going to be great.
Ooh, that'd be good all over these cheeseburgers.
Speaking of burgers,
But
give me
today,
one,
I know what we're going to do. Because we got...
Did you toast the buns a little bit?
Nope. Not today. You know what you can do? This is a good tip. When you put your burger on your bun, go ahead real quick and wrap these all back up in the plastic bag that your buns came in. Then it steams a little bit. But I know my brother is from South Georgia, and I'm from South Georgia. And our camera operator today, cousin Uncle Brian, he's from South Georgia. South Georgia boys, all we need is tomatoes and mayonnaise. So that's it for us here today, y'all. Nothing left to do but chew. We appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Got some cheese.
No cheese today, brother.
Did you toast the buns a little bit?
I did not.
Okay.
Sometimes it's better to grill without your brother.
Okay.
But I'm thankful to grill with my brother, Bobby Deen, here for Lifesmart. Y'all remember, eat smart, grill smart, Lifesmart.
Yes.
See you next time.
Indeed.
Bonus video. You think-
Man, that's good.
Boy, howdy, that's good. What do you think, cousin Uncle Brian?
I'll take another one.
That good?
You ain't got another one.
I fixed one for my dear old mama that she's going to get to eat this one. Thanks, y'all. See you next time.